learning about AI agent, controversy in Indian content space, and the lessons that I learned from all these events that has happened in the last 1.5 month. The fourth one is my future plans and travels. So this is what I'm gonna discuss today. So if you guys are interested and then stick to this video, I'm sure that you will get value out of this. So let's get started. So in my previous video, I have shared how I've started to learn about AI agent. In the last 1.5 months, I have made some progress, and it's just that 2 days back, I made my first AI agent. It's a very simplified version of AI agent, but I made my first one. I don't know how many of you can relate to this, but during our school days, we used to solve mathematic problems, right? And some problems used to take us 2 hours, 3 hours, and after sitting it for 2 hours and solving it, it gives a sense of satisfaction. हो गया हो गया भाई. So that feeling, no, that sense of that small achievement, I got that after a very long time when I actually solved I built an AI agent. Because while building an AI agent, I had to start with using API. I need to understand what is API, then what is vector space, what is RAG, what is how to use ChatGPT, how to make combination of different tools, get into a process and solve a particular issue. So I spent a lot of time learning about them, each of these individual tools and new terms, and learn about users of theirs. So I have to bring that all into the table and start to make it to achieve an end goal. While doing this, I also got into many challenges. Some of them were smaller, most of them were small, just because I did not know how to place in the right things, the right place. It was not getting solved. So that was an issue. But after spending half an hour on little things, when you finally may build that one entire block, it feels like it gives a sense of satisfaction. That's what I felt when I was building AI agent. And apart from that, I want to make AI agent videos. This goes well. I'm sure that I kind of understand now how this functions. But again, more I build, more I watch YouTube videos, and I start to build simple AI agents. I'll understand the use cases, that how I can apply these AI agents on different levels for to make my job productive, how to save time, how to make my work easier, and again, I can end up providing this as a service if I get good at it. Learning something new, it's really fun, especially in the last couple of years. Building agent is something I think I'm enjoying it. So I will continue with this, and in the coming few days or weeks, if I get good at it, I'll start sharing screen, show you guys how to build it. And this is a video just to share how I'm getting used to it. So if you want to join me in this journey, watch all my coming videos. Many of you might be interested to learn about AI agent. Then let me share the two resources that I genuinely am following right now. One is YouTube as a resource, and one YouTube channel that I would like to recommend to you is Herk AI automation. I'll share the link in the description. Just check it out. And the second one is Skool. Skool is SKOOL. This is a community for to learn anything. This is almost similar as Coursera, Udemy stuff, but this is mostly community driven. Education. So this is a different way, and Alex Hormozy is the founder, or he is the investor in this particular platform. So check it out if you haven't yet. The second part that I want to discuss is about Ranveer and Samay's controversy that has been happening in the Indian content creation space, and this is a lesson to everyone, and also for people like me who is getting into content creation, who wants to be content creator. Because the people who got caught into this controversy are the OGs of Indian content creation. They are the best. They are the best of the best, right? There's a mistake that happened from their end, and they agree to that. They apologize to that. So let me give a background to it. So Ranveer Alabadia, the beer biceps, someone who almost everyone has looked up to. He is the OG content creator in Indian space. He made a remark gave a statement or made a joke in India's Got Latent, where got messed up and it went beyond everyone's expectations, or it was taken to limelight more than it's needed. And everyone involved in that panel, judges, have been impacted. One key takeaway for me is about personal branding. So Ranveer has been creating content related to spirituality, Indian culture, where he has been talking about different stuff related to it. And the joke that he made, or the India's Got Talent, it's some completely opposite to what he is into. So there is a clash between his persona, his personal branding, and the content that was into the controversy. India's Got Latin is some completely opposite. They make humorous joke, dark joke. Some way people say that, uh, which is not what Ranveer's forte is. So when Ranveer has built a spiritual branding in the last 3 4 years, where he talks about spirituality, religion, Indian culture, and whereas India's Got Talent, it completely opposite to it. It does not have much of a boundary. It's involves dark humor, right, which is not Ranveer's forte. So when he makes adult joke like that, can or it has hurt feelings of people, right, who have been looked up, who are looking up to him. So not everyone will take it as a joke. That's something which has happened. That's a lesson. That's a lesson that if you're building a personal brand in one area, and when you give something like this, will clash with the audience mindset, how they perceive you. And one more thing that I found is that on Samay's edgy content creation, like he creates jokes which are edgy, right? If it goes beyond certain thing, it might end up hurting someone's feeling. That's there, and I think there could have been some censorship to some few things, right? Where he might feel that this might get outrageous, right? So he could have done some sort of censorship. Again, anything can be got into this way, but I mostly, this is my end statement to this, is that there are many rising issues in India, education, pollution, Brian Johnson getting out of Nikhil Kamat's podcast just because of the AQI or the air pollution in Mumbai. This kind of thing happened that could have been brought to the limelight than this, right? These are two guys who have been chilling, who thought that this is an open platform to make jokes, and they made it. It was got into a storm-like situation. That's there. So I don't think it should have been gone to this extent as it has gone so far. And the third point which I want to discuss is the authenticity in content creation. Just by learning from this lesson, see, I'm getting into content creation mostly, maybe 500 people, 600 views is what I get in average videos, my videos, right? So not many people are watching it, but if I want to go beyond certain numbers, right? If I want to grow as a content creator, then I need to learn certain lessons. And one key lessons that I learned from this controversy from Ranveer Alawadia and Samay Raina is that you have to be authentic to your content. If I'm someone who, I have certain, I don't want to create a branding of myself which I am not, and it will become very difficult for me to maintain that branding if I'm not authentic to myself and my content. So I realize that I need to be have less filter around myself. If I'm someone who is X, I don't want to represent myself as Y. I just can show it as I'm X, and maybe have some Y content to it, so that there's an authenticity to it. If something comes from my mouth, something comes from my end, people should not be feel surprised. How can he say that? He's not that kind of person. So I don't want to create that kind of scenario. So I want to be more authentic to my content. So that's something which I learned. And there's a philosophy to every content creator, right? So my content creation philosophy, which I understand so far, is to add value to your life, to you guys life. There are many lessons that I learned, mistakes that I make. I'll just share it out there with you guys. यही है entire मकसद, entire objective of me creating content, to add value to your life in one way or another. And secondly is to be consistent with the content creation. I feel that more I create content and less focus on perfection, it will get better. So these are two lessons that I think which should drive my content creation journey. And the fourth point that I want to discuss is about my travel plans and my learning. In the next upcoming few months, I'll be I have plans to go certain places, and again, it's mostly for not for recreation, not to chill out or not to enjoy. It's mostly about learning from people, learning from interacting with different people. So that's what drives me to travel and from different places, right? That's what drives me to travel, and I have planned in the next couple of weeks and 2 months as well. So please stick to this channel. So travel has been something which has always led to my personal growth, because I get the opportunity to network with different people. So I want to make full use of it, and I'm in a position where I can do that. So why shouldn't I do it? So that's my goal of the year, as well as that has been the goal for a very long time. I've been stick to it, and this time I feel like I want to go to my first international. That's what drives me or keeps me in my toe. Again, as I said multiple times, my entire travel journey and the lessons that I'll be learning will be shared on this YouTube channel. So please subscribe to this channel. It will add diversity and depth to my content. It will not stick to this place only. So I wanted to have natural lights, talk to people, have more people in this screen. That's the goal. If you have watched the video till now, then please subscribe to my channel and watch other videos in this channel. I'm gonna be consistent. I'm gonna have a lot of content there. So please check out all the videos out there. It's a diversified lessons out there. So check it out. So please subscribe to this channel. Thank you. Bye bye.